TIL the amount of abs you can attain is purely determined by genetics. While six-packs are the most common, some bodybuilders such as Schwarzenegger can only attain a four-pack. This is due to humans being born with different amounts of fascia bands. The most you can have is a 10-pack, which is rare. Genetics is also a factor in how defined it's possible for your abs to become. There's heavy influence from genetics on how possible it is to gain muscle definition and drop your body fat percentage to the point that your abs are clearly visible. Some people could be in the best shape possible without having visible abs, while others could have visible abs with relatively little work. People don't like to admit how much of their looks are essentially down to luck, pretty common knowledge for people in the fitness industry. But still, sometimes people ask me how do I get 6-packs or if possible 8-packs? I just look at them dead in the eyes, understanding that it would take too long to convey the genetics factor and break the beliefs that they harbored for so long and say crunches. 10-pack straight up looks something H.G. Geiger would have done. People thinking this is AI look up images of Muhammad Ali 10-pack abs. This is true. I only have 4. At first I thought I lacked in abs training. But no matter how hard I trained, I only got 4 abs. It sucked because 6-pack looks cooler. But now I don't really care anymore. As long as I look fit and healthy, that's what mattered to me. It may be more difficult for women to lose enough abdominal fat to define their abs while staying healthy. Yup. I'm quite sporty due to weekly 4 or 5 workouts and good diet, but still have a pillow of belly fat which gives me a constant 5 months pregnant look. I count 6 here at his 4th Olympia. Definitely not the strongest part of his physique, though genetics is a huge factor. Schwarzenegger can only attain a 4-pack. I don't know about that. This looks like a 6-pack to me. Or at least a 5.5-pack. It is true that all abs look different. And quite frankly I like the look of all different abs on all different people. But maybe Google pictures of Arnold before you say he doesn't have 6 visible abs. Interesting, as a woman, I get a 4-pack when I'm at my fighting weight. I figured that was as much as I'd ever see at a healthy body fat percentage. Now I wonder if I only have 4 to begin with. The Rock lost his 6-pack after a wrestling injury that led to a tear in his abdominal wall. I have bifurcated ab muscles and am incapable of getting a 6-pack. You can see the result of this when I do leg lifts and it looks like a xenomorph is trying to exit my abdomen. Some bodybuilders such as Schwarzenegger can only attain a 4-pack. Interesting. I thought it was a 6-pack for everyone cause I saw a vid saying everybody has a 6-pack and 4-packs just need to build the lower chest more SMTH. Curious if more packs actually mechanically matter? If they're able to lift more weight with their abs, or if it's truly irrelevant. The article had no answers. Isn't it weird that there is so much genetic diversity in such a major muscle group? It seems like some sort of optimal should have been fit in our evolution. What is the fascination with abs though? Is a smooth-toned abdomen not a better, more natural look? It's not like we need much muscle these days, in fairness. I've got 8 that are a little staggered. 8 is kind of rare, so it's cool, I guess. Evidence: I can go from fat belly to jacked in only couple of weeks due to my dad's very athletic genes, but I can never get bottom 2 abs, no matter how much I train. Who else went and looked for photos of Arnold after reading the title? I wonder if that's why he pulls his stomach in on every photo, to hide his 4-pack. So I guess my middle school gym teacher wasn't lying when he said he knew someone with a 10-pack and that it was the only person he'd ever seen with one. Also, not everyone's abs are lined up properly. While some people's left and right abs are aligned perfectly in a row, others are higgledy-piggledy. If you look at LL Cool J, he has multi-pack of abs. It looked weird the first time I saw it, but also impressed for the dedication to get that cut. Why the fuck am I only now hearing about this? I used to work out relentlessly and couldn't understand why I only had a 4-pack. This is bullshit. And just learning this, and I realize now that I can never crunch this 4-pack into 6. Jesus, time wasted trying to isolate lower abs for nothing. A buddy of mine saw Kylo Ren take his shirt off in the shower and he said that Kylo Ren had an 8-pack. That Kylo Ren was shredded. So far the most I have gotten is 4. However, I think I could get 6. It's just that I still have too much fat on the rectus abdominis. I need to search deep at the back of the belly cupboard to find my 6-pack. Currently it's full of multi-pack crisps. I had an 8-pack growing up cause I was always skinny as shit, but now I'm reaching my 30s, I just have a bump now lol. The amount of times someone has tried to argue with me that everyone can get a 6-pack if they lose enough fat. Celebrities, athletes, fitness influencer, movie stars, bodybuilders on gear, and rare freaks can get 6-packs. Meanwhile, the only abs I would have on me is when it's printed on a shirt. I'll stay right here with my crisp. I've been to gym for 20 years and I have no idea what impact I have. Maybe it's time for a diet. For science, it's great fun when they separate while you're pregnant and you need a surgeon to reconnect them afterwards. It's also generally unhealthy for most women to obtain and maintain the body fat required for visible abs. My last MMA fight I cut hard for the weigh-in and had a 10-pack. I never knew that was a thing until then. All those kids who drew over-exaggerated buff Dragon Ball characters in school will feel justified now. A buddy of mine saw Kylo Ren take his shirt off in the shower and he said Kylo Ren had an 8-pack. Is a plastic surgeon who specializes in adjusting fascia bands to give people a 6-pack of fascists. I'm curious how many I have. But on the other hand too lazy to ever put in the work to find out. I'm surprised Armin didn't correlate the number of abs when figuring out who the female Titan was. If a fitness article uses the word toned over and over they probably are not the best source. Is there any way of telling what kind of pack you could get without actually getting ripped? Can steroids change this? Can you get 6 packs with them although you could have get only 4? Some people almost look like they have uneven abs, like a 5-pack. For example Chris Heria. Maybe one day I'll find out how many I have, but for now, I'll continue being a lazy slob. So when I blame genetics for not having a 6-pack I might actually not be lying? Nice. Imagine there's a fat guy out there hiding a 10-pack. Damn, everyone do crushes now. Well, I have a 1-pack. There are more packs underneath, but on top it's just one. And I will perpetually have a 1-pack and never know how many fascia bands I have. Don't worry about these things, this is why Photoshop and spray tans were invented. I have a 10-pack. But it is covered. You can't see it. It adds to its rareness. Had a dude in high school with 7 abs and a lisp. We called them Schleven abs. They say abs are born in the kitchen. They also die there in my experience. I can potentially have more abs than you, Gov Schwarzenegger. Lol, what a loser. This scene totally makes sense to me now. I'm pretty rare in this regard. Just one really big ab. Genetics. Am I right? So the next time someone calls me fat I can just say I have a huge 1-pack. Imagine spending years training only to get a friggin' loot box of abs. Lol. Pretty sure I have a 24-pack that just blends into one big, round muscle. I too have a legendary 6-pack. I just keep it safe in a layer of fat. Today I learned 4 packs. 10 packs exist and 6-pack is not a default. Lol. Is there a way to tell how many you have without, working out? So that's why I only have 4. I thought I just needed to work out more. Don't worry, everyone should be able to obtain the mighty keg instead. No photos for examples. You mean I've got to Google my own Google? Imagine having the def 7-pack. Let's just be glad we don't have what Elon Musk has. That's just hot. I have a round one with a hole in it, somewhere. I lost it a bit ago. 6-pack common. 10-pack rare. 14-pack epic. 18-pack legendary. Cool. So now I don't need to be embarrassed about my one giant ab. And what about the anime dudes who have a 6-pack on their lids? Nah, I have a 12-pack. So the 10-pack thing definitely ain't right. I could have the world's first 12-pack and no one will ever know. This only true if you don't know how to draw them on like I do. I can't believe I used to respect Arnold and he's a 4 out of 10. What does this have to do with flashing light on my dashboard? Bodybuilding Arnold had a 6 or 8-pack, depending on the photo. I must be super rare as well, as I only have one large one. Interesting. So this is why I can only ever get a 1-pack. Would have been good to know this like a long time ago. I have just one. A 1-pack. Nice and smooth. Genetics. Genetics has determined that a 0-pack is my limit. Not true, cause mine's a 12 tisks. I got a 10-pack, sadly it's covered by 1 pack of fat. Damn, so someone can have a higher pack than Batman?